Welcome back to Voices Unheard here on Prime 1 TV. I'm your host, Cherop Lornah, and with me again is Adede, a passionate advocate for the deaf community and a Kenya Sign Language student. Evans, welcome back.
Thank you, Cherop. It's always an honor to be here and to bring these vital issues to light.
Last week, we dove deep into the unique struggles that deaf students face, not only in school, but at home and in the society. And the response we received were overwhelming. So many shared how this conversation resonated with them, bringing to light things many of us rarely stop to consider.
Absolutely, Cherop. It's easy to assume that schooling alone is the challenge, but the reality is that deaf individuals, especially young students, are navigating obstacles in almost every environment they find themselves in.
And that brings us to today's discussion. We are going a bit further today to understand the challenges of deaf individuals living in rural areas, those from humble backgrounds. Many face barriers that we might not even think about, and we want to understand what those barriers are, especially when resources are limited and access to things like interpreters, support programs, and even basic health services.
Yes, in rural areas, the lack of interpreters or even community awareness means many deaf individuals are often isolated, both socially and economically. Imagine needing medical care and not having anyone who can understand or communicate with you. Imagine struggling to find work simply because no one is in the area who knows sign language or even understands the deaf experience. It's an unseen struggle.
And Evans, if you think about young deaf people in such areas, especially those from low-income families, they don't have the same access to resources that urban dwellers might have. No specialized teachers, few interpreters, and even few opportunities for skill training or job placements.
Exactly. They are forced to adapt in ways that are frankly unfair. We've heard stories of deaf individuals who resort to inventing their own signs within their families or communities. That helps within the immediate circles, but it limits their interaction with the wider society and restricts their opportunities.
That's such a wonderful point. The deaf community is incredibly resilient, but we need to acknowledge that resilience should not be mistaken for an ability to handle these challenges without support. They deserve the same resources, respect, and opportunities as everyone else.
Precisely, Cherop. And as we'll explore today, there are grassroots efforts making a difference. We look into some organizations doing a lot to bridge these gaps, and what more can be done to bring true inclusion to rural areas.
I can't wait to dive into those solutions and hear from those who are working on the front lines. Stay with us as we unpack these stories and explore the way forward for an inclusive Kenya. You are watching Voices Unheard on Prime 1 TV. We will be right back.